Hey, what's up guys, Malik is here. In today's tutorial I will show you how to take your football highlights to the next level with this effect. So let's get started. So we have this footage here of, I think it's the 2018 World Cup and this great goal. Now all we need to do is select the starting point. Let's maybe start here, cut the clip and create a new Fusion clip. Go to Fusion. So all we need to do is set the ball on fire and track the ball, and when the ball hits the net it will also be set on fire. So we can track the ball using the tracker, but I find it doesn't do a really good job, so we need to use the B-spline, add the B-spline node, and now let's go and track the ball. Let's draw 4 corners like this and make it a little bit bigger like this. Now all we need to do is just follow the ball. Let's move maybe 10 frames and move our B-spline like this and change the shape of it. Go back and see what we have. This is the most boring part of this tutorial, to be honest. It takes a little bit of time to track the ball frame by frame. So I will go ahead and fast forward this part. So after we finish tracking the ball, we can see the final result. As you can see, we did a good job on tracking the ball. Now, in order to set the ball on fire, we need to use the particle system. So simply, let's add the P emitter and the P renderer. Let's display both of them here. Change the P renderer from 3D to 2D, and we go to P emitter and change the number to 100. Go to style, change the style from point to hang-on and select the first or the second options. Let's select the first one. And go to region and change the region from sphere to bitmap. And you can see we have this input here. Now we can connect our B-spline to the P emitter and we can see the results here. You can see that the particles will follow the ball. Now let's move everything here and connect the P renderer to the media in like this and display the results. As you can see, we have the particles following the ball. Now let's go back to the P emitter and change the style, or go to the style, go to the color and click on color over live control. Let's change the color to something like orange, and let's add another one and change it to yellow. So as you can see, the particles will start orange then fade to yellow. And now let's go back to the size, increase the size to something like 0.4 and also change size over live, so it will start big and then become smaller over time like this. And maybe we can also, or let's go back to the control. As you can see, we have a lot of particles, so we need to cut the lifespan and maybe change it to something like 8. This looks good. And now all we have to do is add a little bit of glow so we can hide these particles. Go to P renderer, click shift space and search for glow, click add, and let's add a soft glow, shift space, type soft glow and click add also, and you can see the final results. You can see these glitches. I don't know exactly why this happens. Go back to P emitter and maybe let's go to style, blur control, maybe add a little bit of blur like this, and go to the fade control and decrease this one. You can see what happens with this. I don't know exactly what's the problem here. So this looks good. Now we can see the results. This is fine results. Now we need to add fire to the goal. So I'm gonna track the goal also. You can track it using the polygon and do the same things, or use the magic mask. Let's add a magic mask. Connect your media in to the magic mask like this and draw over your goal like this. Maybe remove this unwanted things and click on track forward. And as you can see, the magic mask did a really good job on tracking this goal. Now we add our fire, so we have this fire video like this. It's an explosion. Connect it to the merge, and let's remove the background by adding a luma keyer, shift space, luma keyer, and change the height like this. Let's add the transform node and move the transform over the goal like this. And now simply connect your magic mask to the mask input of the merge node. So connect it like this, and this is what we have. You can see that the fire appears prematurely, so we need to go to the media in, open the keyframe, and select when the ball hits the net. I think this one, and move the fire like this and cut it short like this. So this is what we have. Now we can go to the merge and change the apply mode to something like lighten, or maybe a lighter color. Yeah, let's choose lighten. And now let's add the second fire, which appears from the bottom. So we need to add the same thing here, add the luma keyer, a transform node like this, and connect to transform to the merge too. And let's move it like this, decrease the size a little bit, and maybe change the angle like this. And now you simply connect your magic mask to the mask input again like this. Go to merge, change the apply mode to lighten, lighter color. Yeah, lighter color seems good. Now this is what we have also. You can see when the ball hits the net, the fire appears. Maybe we can change the duration. Also go back to keyframe and move it a little bit like this. Yeah, we can move it like this. So this is what we have so far. Sometimes I would like to add the color corrector. Sorry. As I said, I would like to add the color corrector after the transform node to make the fire a little bit red. So we need to increase the saturation a little bit like this. Same thing here. Let's add the color corrector and increase the saturation a little bit. And if we go back to the edit page, this is what we have. You can see the final results here. Now we're gonna add some audio effect. Let's unmute this audio track, and I have two audio effects. I have this fire whoosh and have this fireball effect. I'm gonna add this when the player hits the ball, so probably here like this, and we're gonna add the second one after the ball hits the net like this. Let's select both of them and decrease the sound by 5 dB, and let's check the final results. So as you can see, the results are very good. Now let's add a little bit of camera shake to the goal. We're gonna select the fusion clip, right click and render in place. And this render is in place to make easier on the PC to play. Let's select the part where the ball hits the net here. Cut the clip and cut it short like this. Now go to Open Effects, search for camera effect or camera shake, add it to the fusion clip, and go to the motion scale, increase it all the way. Same thing for speed scale and same thing for motion blur. And this is what we have as the final results. So this is a quick tutorial on how to make football highlights using Davinci Resolve and Fusion. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one.